The celebration of International Workers' Day in Lagos State, held on the 1st of May 2021 at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Lagos, started with the arrival of guests as the band on ground serenaded the atmosphere with music. The event was attended by top officials of the Lagos State government, trade union officials as well as workers in Lagos State. The Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Hakeem Odumosun, among other top government officials were present at the event. The Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, were ushered in with the national anthem. The theme for the 2021 Workers' Day celebration was COVID-19 pandemic, social and economic crisis, challenges for decent jobs, social protection, and people's welfare. The chairman of the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter, Comrade Bengai Kundayo, and the Lagos State Chapter Chairman of the NLC, Comrade Agnes Fumilayo Shesi, gave their remarks, during which they especially thanked frontline workers for their efforts in the fight against COVID-19. They also seized the opportunity to demand for a better welfare system for all workers in the state.
Comrades, the theme of this year's May Day, COVID-19 pandemic, social economic crisis, challenges for decent jobs, social protection and people's welfare, is very apt when viewed from the periscope of the present challenges confronting us as people. Since the outbreak and the consequential global, national and local restrictions of movement for persons and goods, employers of labor and their human resources advisors have deployed different orthodox and unorthodox measures to mitigate their financial exposures, and some of which are not known to Nigerian labor law and employment law. There have been reported cases where employees have had their contract of employment suspended, materially altered without their consent or input into the process. Measures being taken by employers of labor across different industries include pay, reduce working hours, leave without pay, and force majeure in some extreme cases. Comrades, despite the devastating impact of COVID-19 on the economy, world of work and the daily lives of the people, it is on record that the Lagos State government, under the watch of Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, is consistently prioritizing the welfare of workers. We thank Mr. Governor for encouraging other employers of labor throughout the pandemic by keeping the workforce in their numbers without disengaging anybody. It is a responsible direction to give direction to other employers of labor, and we thank Mr. Governor for that example.
We also appreciate the listening governor of Lagos State for actually paying the salaries of the workers, even when he was announcing at all times that some specific level they should stay at home because of their health and their salary continued. We thank you again for doing that, sir. Given the ravaging effect of COVID-19 pandemic, the consciousness of health as a fundamental human right has never been so globally appreciated as now. We wish to posit that today will not just be another day to honor the memory of the dead workers, but also to make a very strong case for the welfare and protection of us, the living workers. There is no better to demonstrate our readiness to fight for the living than today. We will fight for the living by highlighting the preventable nature of most workplaces incidents and events, and to promote campaigns and union organizations in the fight for improvement in occupational safety and health in our different workplaces. I will thank our governor for putting safety commission in place, and they are always very critical of occupational safety to ensure the safety of life at workplaces. Permanent Secretariat for Nigeria Labour Congress. Our good governor, sir, we have come again this year to appeal and beg that as big as the workers' union is, representing about 130,000 workforce in the public sector alone. We don't have a secretariat. We want you to take a cue from the governor of Rivers State, Governor Wike, who donated a very giant and gigantic structure as a secretariat to the NLC. We also want you to take a cue from the former governor of Ogun State, Governor Amosu, who donated a very large edifice as a secretariat and even a hall to NLC at Ogun State. Also, the governor of Cross River State, Emmanuel Udom, donated a secretariat. We know that our governor has started the action already. He's thinking where he's going to put the secretariat for Nigeria Labour Congress. We know that by next year, when we will come here with our governor to celebrate with us, he's going to cut the tape to actually open the complex for the secretariat for NLC. Thank you in advance, sir.
In the goodwill message of Mr. Samson Olusegun Ajibade, who represented the Lagos State Head of Service, Mr. Hakeem Muri-Okunla, he urged everyone to exist in peace, thanked workers in the state and encouraged them to ensure that Lagos State continues to remain Nigeria's center of excellence.
At this juncture, I wish to formally thank Mr. Governor for your evident commitment to workers' welfare, and in particular, your support approval, which was made this year's Workers' Day celebration a reality. I wish to also formally thank Mr. Deputy Governor for your transparent support for all labor centers in Lagos State. In the same vein, I wish to thank all members of the State Executive Council, particularly the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Establishment, Training and Pension, Mr. Sajibola Kane, whose standing leadership of the Office of Establishment and Training has ensured the success of today's occasion. To our special guest of honor, Chairman House Committee on Establishment, Training and Pensions and Public Service, members of the Body of Permanent Secretaries, distinguished guests and invited guests, I once again welcome you all to this August occasion and thank you for honoring our invitation. In conclusion, I wish to solicit your continuous cooperation and understanding as partners in progress by ensuring continued peaceful and harmonious industrial movement. Knowing fully well that for whom much is given, much is expected. I also wish to appeal that a day should be devised so that industrial actions in solidarity with others will minimize man-hours lost to the state's economy. Finally, comrades and great workers of Lagos State, I wish to conclude this message by registering my profound appreciation to all Lagos State public servants for your continued support of government plans, policies and programs, and ensuring that Lagos State remains Nigeria's center of excellence. Thank you all for your kind attention, and Luta continua, Victoria Asata.
In the address of the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, he thanked God for sparing the lives of everyone present to celebrate the 2021 Workers' Day and commended the leadership of the TUC and the NLC.
For what to thank God, but to give glory to Almighty God for sparing our lives, for bringing each one of us here today. This is the first real day celebration that our government is celebrating with all of you. Last year, we had a small event at the State House in Marina, and it was just a chosen little number. We couldn't bring everybody out like here today because of the difficult time the country, the world, and in particular the state going to them.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu laid more emphasis on the theme of the May Day celebration: COVID-19 pandemic, social and economic crisis, challenges for decent jobs, social protection, and people's welfare. He went on to celebrate health and frontline workers for their tremendous work so far and reminded everyone that COVID-19 vaccination is in progress and that he would continue to ensure that the vaccines are readily available.
That we have set for this year's May Day celebration, COVID-19 pandemic, social and economic challenges for jobs, social protection, and people welfare is clearly an apt topic, and all of you have done justice to it. We have seen the effect of COVID-19 in our state. We have seen the effect of the pandemic in our country, how it has affected our work, our study, our worship, our travel, and our social life. It's been described as the most destructive human life that we have seen in almost 100 years. It has affected government at all levels, private, public, institutions, places of worship, and all spheres of life. But here in Lagos, our administration was able to rise boldly to the occasion. We were driven by a commitment to ensure that total well-being of our workers is paramount and is the number one thing that we needed to take care of. As a result of it, a large population of our workforce at various times were asked to stay at home and stay protected and stay alive because the prevention of the spread and ensuring that our people are alive and safe is our number one deliverable and the first thing that we want to do. To congratulate ourselves and to say that the great health workers who we celebrated last year, the great frontline workers who we celebrated last year, we will continue to celebrate them because indeed they have worked tirelessly to render and to make sure that all of us are safe, our life, and our well-being. And I think all the health workers, all the frontline workers, again, deserve a round of applause.
A highlight of his address was the official presentation of 5 hectares of land in Idera and 5 hectares of land in Badagry to workers in the state. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu made a promise to employ more nurses in the state and pledged to hand over the keys to the headquarters of the NLC and TUC by Workers' Day 2022.
The nurses that you mentioned will continue to employ more nurses, and all of their uniform allowance, I'm told, we have paid them. So we're not owing any uniform allowance for our nurses. And people have requested for a befitting headquarters or head office, and they have challenged us. This is Lagos. This is Lagos. By the grace of God, by the time we are celebrating May 1st next year, we would have been handing over the key to befitting headquarters for the NLC and the TUC. It will be to the glory of God and to the benefit of all the great workers that we have in the state. In 12 months, we will give you a building that will be rewarding for your association.
The governor also made a pledge to provide 2 official cars for the NLC and TUC in the state and promised to continue to ensure that Lagos State remains a center of excellence.
This is Lagos. Our 2 NLC and TUC chairmen cannot be joining and not have an official car. We provide for the 2 of them because they are leaders and they are stakeholders. An official car for the 2 chairmen for NLC and TUC in Lagos State. These are the documents for the paper. Application for land in fact, this is the Vera scheme, 5 hectares. This is meat development in Badagry, 5 hectares.
There was a march-past session involving workers from different fields in the state. The NLC and TUC Women Commission, the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Lagos State, Radio, Television and Theatre Arts Workers Union of Nigeria, Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions, Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools of Nigeria, Basic Education Staff Union of Nigeria, Food, Beverage and Tobacco Senior Staff Association, the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, Nigerian Welders and Fitters Union, National Union of Air Transport Employees, National Union of Shops and Distributive Employees Association of Nigeria, Aviation Professionals, Paramilitary Staff Association of Nigeria, Nigeria Union of Agriculture and Allied Employees, Non-Academic Staff Union of Education and Associated Institutions, Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Union, Women in Pengasin, Nigeria Union of Railway Workers, National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Association of Professional E-Hailing Drivers and Private Owners, Nigeria Civil Service Union, Medical Health Workers Union of Nigeria, Construction and Civil Engineering Senior Staff Association, Senior Staff Association of Electricity, National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, led by MC Oluomo, National Union of Electricity Employees, National Association of Aircraft Pilots, Engineers and Employees, Hotel and Personal Service Senior Staff Association, Nigeria Union of Teachers, led by Comrade Adeshina, Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, among many others.
We appreciate you. Thank you. That is the NLC Women Commission. Thank you. Please the TUC Women Commission there. And from my constituency, the Radio Television Theatre Workers Union, Rapsal, closely followed by the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions. Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools of Nigeria. Let us say that. Can you please? Thank you, Medical and Health Workers Union. You have done us proud not only in Lagos, not just in Nigeria, but the world as a whole. Please, Comrade Adebisoye, we need your attention here, Vice Chairman NLC. Comrade Adebisoye, please, we need your attention. Please come to the podium. Mr. Governor, the teachers are celebrating you. Teacher Staff Association, PENGASA, an affiliate of the TUC, led by the Vice Chairman, Comrade Kololo. Association of Electricity and Allied Companies. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Also, we have the Metal Program. Mr. Governor, NURTW has turned out in their numbers to celebrate workers and themselves as well. They are closely followed by the National Union of Chemical.
The vote of thanks was given by Comrade Adebisoye before the national anthem was sang to signal the end of the event. From BISCON Communications, it's Happy International Workers' Day to all Nigerian workers.